This is 9618 May June 2023 variant 21 question number 8, and this question states that there is a computer shop that assembles computer using items bought from several suppliers. There is a text file that is named as a stock.txt that contains information about each item. Information for each item is stored as a single line in your stock.txt file. Item number, supplier code, and description. They are stored in a single file like this into a file that is named as stock.txt, and the item number is a 4 numeric character, supplier code is a 5 alphabetic character, description is a string, and you have suitable comments like unique for each item in the range to identify the supplier of the item and a minimum of 12 characters. The file is organized in ascending order of item number and does not contain all possible values in the range. A programmer has started to define the program module as follows. Write a pseudocode module for is new support. Module supply exist has already been written and should be used as a part of your solution. Module supply exist will generate a runtime error if the given parameter is not of 5 characters in length. Is new supply called with parameter of type string representing a new supplier code. Returns true if the string only contains alphabetic characters, either upper or lower case, and the supplier code is not already in use, otherwise return false. So, first of all, I'm going to start it on by working on by taking a function that is your new supply, and that function is going to have this string as your parameters, that is returning a boolean value. Your declarations are going to be index and this character. So let's start this as well. Function is new sub. This string as data type. Function is new supply. Data type is string that returns boolean. You need to declare your index as integer, and you need to declare your this character as character. Returns true if the string only contains alphabetic characters, either uppercase or lowercase, and supplier code is not in use. Supply exists already, return false with a parameter representing a supplier code. Return true if the supplier code is already in use. Supplier code, the length of that is 5 alphabetic characters that is used to identify the supplier of the item. So I also need to call my supplier code. So if the length of this string is not equals to 5, then return false. That means that you have an invalid supplier code because the length of that exceeds. Also, if supply exists of this string, then returns false. Why is that? Because supplier code already exists. So these are two conditions that I have given here, and again and if. But just in case for index 1 to 5. Now I'm working on a loop for iteration of 5 loops for the strings in the parameter, and I am extracting a character in the loop. If this character is in lower cases, so mid value of your this string index comma 1, and if this character is less than a, or this character is greater than z, then returns false and if. So right here, I am working on a loop for 1 to 5 items, loop for the length of the string parameter, and then I have extracted a character in a loop, and I have run a test. This is the test to check that if that character is alphabetic in a loop or not. So just in case if it meets the condition, that means it is, but if it is not, then I am returning false because supply exists is returns true if the string only contains alphabetic character, either uppercase or lowercase, and the supplier code is not already in use, then return false. This condition is also satisfied. This is also satisfied. These as well. Then you can carry on to your next index, return true, and end functions. Any queries in this? Any question?
नहीं, इसमें कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है।
Then in the B part, it is asking me for a new module has been defined. The name of the module is check new item, and you need to call with a parameter of type string representing a line of item information. Check to see whether an item with the same item number exists. Return true if it is not in file. Otherwise, return false. Write a pseudocode for check new item. So again, same approach. Function check new item. What is going to be the parameter? Called with a parameter of type string representing a line of information. New line, data type string, returns boolean, because you also need to set the boolean values as per the third condition. Then again, your declaration part. That means that check to see whether an item with the same number item exists already. Returns true if the item is not in file. So I am looking for an item. So that means, first of all, your declare not found is going to be of boolean and new item number. This item number and this line is a string, because you are going to check new item, this item number, and if it is in this line or not. Your not found is going to be set as true, because returns true if the item number is not already in the file, and returns false. So for file handling, first of all, I'm going to do is I'm going to open the file. That's my first command. What is the name of the file? फाइल का नाम क्या है? stock.txt. Open file, stock.txt for read your new item number. There's a condition that it should be starting from left hand side in a new line, and the total number should be 4 of your item number. Item number is 4, unique for each item. It should be starting from the left hand side. If I'm counting it, it makes it to 4 and should be in the new line. This item number, I'm giving it a row value, like an initial value, for example. So the third part is complete. Now I need to apply the loop, that is while not EOF, until I reach the end of the file. The name of the file is .stock.txt, and your not found is true. And you can add one more check, that is that your this item number should be less than your new item number. You are going to read that file. The name of the file is stock.txt, and into that file you are going to read this line, and into this line you should be adding this item number, but it should be from the left hand side, and the length of that should be 4. But just in case, if this item number is equals to new item number, if both of them are same, that means not found should be false. And if and while close file returns not found and and function. So in this question, the first thing that you need to do is this is a file handling question. Always when there is a file or handling question, the first thing you need to do is you need to open the text file into read mode. You are going to extract new item from your parameter, but your end of file, this is a condition here. While not end of file should be the stock.txt and not found should be true, and the item number should not be greater than new item number. You are going to read the file. The item number is going to be the 4 digits. If they are the same, it is going to return false. And file close file. This is the condition called with a parameter representing a line. Check to see that if an item has the same number, if the same number exists already in the file. Returns true if the item number is not in file, otherwise returns false. Otherwise returns false. So this is it for the B part. Do you have any problem in B? Any confusion?
नहीं, इसमें कंफ्यूजन नहीं है। एक्चुअली मैंने आपको जो भेजे थे क्वेश्चन पेपर, वो आपने चेक किए हैं? क्योंकि
बेटा
मैंने
अभी,
और भी करे हैं।
अच्छा अच्छा, मैं अभी चेक करके बताऊंगा आपको.
चलें, ठीक है।
So you want me to solve this as well?
नहीं, ये तो मैं खुद कर लूंगी।
Okay, that's fine. The C part says that there is the program modules that is supply exist, is new supply, and check new item are a part of a group of modules that are combined to create a complete stock program. Each module in the program is tested individually during development and is debugged as necessary and is then added to the program, and further testing is performed. I identify the method of testing. When you break down your modules into different parts, and when you group them and you could combine all of them to create a simple program, this type of testing is known as integration testing, because right here you are integrating all of your elements. One of the module does not work properly when it is added to the program. Describe a testing method that can be used to address this problem so that testing can continue and other modules can be added. So what you can do is that you can create a simple module. A simple module can be written to replace the one that does not works properly. Like you can replace them, and this is for 2 marks. So another point you can create is that a simple module may return an expected value. So since it would give you an expected value, so your program will be working accurately. The C part says that a new module add item will be used to add information to the stock file. State the file mode that should be used for the algorithm within this program. That means that whenever you have want to add anything, so you use the file mode such as append. A new module find item searches for a given item in the stock.txt file, which is already organized in ascending orders of item number. Describe how this organization may improve the efficiency of the algorithm. You have a new module that is named as find item, and you are requested to search for given items in your stock.txt file, which is already organized in ascending order. Describe how organization may improve. So, if I organize my algorithm, what are the advantages of that? First thing I can write here that the algorithm search will be efficient. The algorithm will only iterate if the current value is read from the file or not. The algorithm will not search for values greater than the index of uh, greater than the value being searched for, greater than the value being searched for. You can also write it that it makes your algorithm more accurate, more consistent, so that you can work onto it.